blues. It was a sound of some good news. I knew I finally made it. I knew it was the right time, and I knew it was mine. The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast, and then we talk slow. One weekend we let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I'll fill up a plate.
Well, you guys are in for a very, very special treat today. I discovered this young lady when she was just 18 years old, and she reminded me of somebody between Lady Gaga and Amy Winehouse. She had a wonderful, wonderful sultry voice, and I thought she was one of the best I've ever seen. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you Miss Alona Sofer.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me here.
First of all, Alona, how did you get started with singing and guitar?
Singing. So yeah, I'll split it into two. Singing, I think it's part of who I am. Like, I feel like I started really early on. I literally forced my parents to watch me sing and to hear me sing and watch me dance when I was very young. So I've been singing my whole life. Professionally, I started singing around 17. And then in my early 20s, I started picking up the guitar and accompanying myself. TV shows, reality, you'll never know what goes inside their head. I enjoy the ride, I'll gain the pride, I'll work my ass off, profession's never crime. Break me down, no, I won't be a TV clown.
Alona, how old are you right now, and what is your star sign?
I am 33 years old, and my sign is Pisces.
How long have you been singing and playing guitar?
So singing, since I remember myself, like I said, playing guitar, and that's always a catch-22 for me, because when people ask me, how long have you been playing guitar, for me, I feel like if I don't master the guitar, I don't play it. But I am accompanying myself with guitar, so I've been playing since I was 20, 21, maybe a little bit later. But with my voice, that's something that I can say with confidence that I am literally playing my instrument, that is my voice, professionally since the age of 17.
kind of music genres are your favorites?
Whew. What kind of genres? So I love a variety of genres, and it really depends on where I am at life, because I can find myself. I had a point in life, I think it was in my early 20s, that I was a huge rock fan, and that's all I listened to. And then later on, when I met my husband, we started listening to country together. And then some days I can listen to whatever is played, whatever is on the top 10. I can listen to Moroccan music sometimes, and even like Israeli music, or any indie, folk, singer-songwriter. So really, the genre is not what really matters to me. The songs have to be good. I feel like if the product is good, then I'll listen to anything. But funny enough, Coco Melon is on my playlist now since I have a little one. So yeah.
Look at a little one, she's been everything that we've asked for. But somehow you leave, she's asking me to stay. She doesn't understand. No, she doesn't understand why you're so far away.
What are some of your biggest influences?
Currently, my biggest influence is my husband. The reason for that is because he writes songs with so much passion, and cares about what he says in the music that he writes, that I am obviously influenced by it because we work together. And then another person that is known and influences me is David Gilmour. People that know me know that it takes me a while to discover the great music. So I discovered Pink Floyd, I think, maybe 6-7 years ago, which is pretty late to discover such an awesome band. But really, there was something with David Gilmour's character in particular that really caught my attention. And I think the fact that he was professional and the way that he played his guitar was with so much emotion. But then on the other hand, he was so humble and honest about what he does. So I think that combination of liking the music and liking what he does, and then digging into the character and the person behind it, I found out that there is actually someone that that influences me, and I like that. I like listening to music and learning about the person behind it. And sometimes, the music is good, and then you don't you don't necessarily like the person's character. So David Gilmour definitely fit all.
What are some of your favorite artists or songs?
So I don't have a favorite song. I can I'll have a favorite song for a week, and then it will change the week after. So it really depends on the time and the mood that I'm at. But favorite artists, I had a few in my rock days. I loved the Cranberries. I listen to Anouk quite often. Today I'll listen to some country music, Dierks Bentley, Zach Brown Band, and then Gilmour. And I say Gilmour because that's the side of Pink Floyd that I found myself loving really, really badly. And yeah, so it changes, and I'm sure tomorrow I'll have a new favorite.
Do you play any other instruments?
Not necessarily master them. I picked up a tambourine when we recorded the Still on Top EP. I didn't even know that I could play it, but PJ Alson
who was our great producer, challenged me and told me to pick up the tambourine, so I guess that worked. I play a little bit of keyboard, like I know my way around it, and then the guitar and my voice.
Do you write your own music?
Absolutely, yes. I write my own music together with my husband. He writes most of the songs, honestly, and then I'll write whenever I go through something, because that's the way I write. I need to live life and write about what I'm experiencing to write music. So yeah.
Next song is called American Dream, the dream that we followed. And this song talks about everything that we left behind to make this happen. And it's a real, real pleasure to be here. I gave away my badge and gun, sold everything I had under the sun. I gave away everything I had. I'm gonna get me an old pickup truck, a house by the lake in the city of rock. I gave away everything I had.
Have you taken any professional guitar or singing lessons, or are you self-taught?
6 years of vocal lessons, and then a few more years of guitar lessons, but that was on and off and on. I always mix those. And the rest is self-taught.
I finally know what you want me to be. I finally know what you want me to see. You open my eyes, you set me free. I finally know what you want me to be. I finally know what you want me to see. You open my eyes, you set me free. You're my ocean.
Alona, what are your dreams, goals, and aspirations going forward?
My goals. I would say that I want to be able to succeed with our music project, and be able to make this a full-time job for me. I want to be able to reach a lot of people that will love the stories behind our songs. I want to be able to have many more songs to write and journeys to talk about. Yeah, and as far as what success is for me, I think as long as we increase the number of listeners, write more songs, and develop in this journey, I think that is my main goal, is just to see this increase as we go and get better and better at it, and just have more people on this journey.
Alona, where do you live, and are you originally from there?
I currently live in Tennessee. Not originally from here. You can probably notice it by the accent. I am originally from Israel, and then I lived a few years in Kansas, Colorado, so we've been all over the place.
Alona, do you collaborate with other musicians, or are you in a band?
Yes. Currently, I collaborate with my husband. He is a songwriter, a pretty incredible one. And then he plays guitar together with me. So that is what we are currently doing. I kind of like stripped down everything that I did in the past, so we can make it more authentic. But in the past, I was in a few bands, some rock bands. I also performed in an ABBA tribute band. So I experienced all kinds of bands and musicians that I worked with. But currently, I feel like working with my husband puts me in a place that I am more honest with our followers, and I like it that way. I like it that I can express myself without any without pretending to be something that I'm not, and hopefully we'll be able to provide more music like that.
Do you see yourself performing music as a career?
I hope so. Yes, I do see myself performing full time, but it has to have my family in it.
What do you like best about the guitar? How many do you own?
Ooh. I like the fact that the guitar adds that part of the music that I didn't have until now, because it was really hard to only sing and express myself. But it will sound really, really funny to say it out loud. I like that the guitar limits me with my voice. And I'll explain. It sounds crazy. But since I had to play the guitar while I'm singing, I had a battle between how much I can push with my voice and in order to concentrate on what I'm doing on the guitar. And that way I was able to find my voice, because I found that I didn't have to push so much. I didn't have to over-sing, I would call it. And I love that, because the guitar showed me something else that I didn't know about myself. So that is the greatest part of me picking up a guitar and singing and playing with it. We have a few acoustics and also a few electric guitars. And I'm looking at the room right now because I can't remember really. So we have two acoustic guitars, and then 2 electrics, I believe. So, and we have one on the way from Fender. There's a custom made for my husband. It only takes it a year or so to arrive. So hopefully we'll be able to show you that one soon.
Even though I'm broke, I'm still on top. I'm not making money. I guess that's my luck. As I lay on the ground, as I lay tonight, let me tell you just one thing. You might not understand, but I have lived all my life for the things I believed in. But here I am on this cold night, saying goodbye. I am left with this one thing before I am gone. Tell my family I love them, tell them I was true, till the last moment, till it tore me apart.
What other interests do you have?
I love working out. I love CrossFit. I've been a huge CrossFit fan for the last 6, 7, 8, how many years now? Oh my God, it's been so long. So I love working out. I love hiking with my family and being with my little one, and being with my husband and 2 dogs. And I love experiencing life, really. I love cultures and learning about other countries. I find myself really intrigued by it. And yeah, love eating healthy too. It sounds weird, but my husband is a really good cook. So talk a lot. I know I talk about him a lot, but he's a really, really good cook, and I'm blessed, so I love eating his food. But it's really healthy too, so that's, I don't know, that fits perfectly into our lifestyle.
Can you tell us about any of your live appearances or travels?
I think the recent live show that I had was in Granby, Colorado. It was a small bar owned by a great friend of ours. His name is Robert Monroe and Karen, and they have this beautiful place that they allowed me to play in there. And I think the reason I talk about this show so much is because I just recently started playing my own songs live, picking up the guitar, and these shows are so magical, but they don't fit all, but they're so magical in a way that once someone likes them, I find myself having a very long conversation with people that listen and join our shows, and I discover so many great people and build really awesome relationships from it. So I think that is one of the shows that I would remember, because once people like our songs and the stories behind them, I feel like it's more genuine than shows that I was singing other people's music and then people just loved the song, but they didn't quite get to know me. So when people love what I'm singing and the stories that we talk about, that is just worth all this hard work. So, yeah.
Alona, do you have any recordings out for sale? And if so, how can your fans purchase them?
Yes. So if you go to alonasofermusic.com, we have a shop where you can purchase the recent EP that we released. It has 5 songs in it, so make sure to check that out. And then also we have a Linktree page where you can, if you don't want to purchase the music, you can also just support us there. There's a PayPal account that you can use. And also, I believe there's also a tip jar that we added there. So there's like a lot of ways to help us on this journey. But again, the music is there, and hopefully in 2023, we will be working on new music. So there will be more to come.
Alona, thank you so much for this exclusive interview and for supporting Women in Rock. We wish you great success and good luck going forward.
Thank you so much, Alizee, Defan. This was awesome, and a personal thank you to Rick that is behind this amazing interview. You've been supporting me since I was 13 or 12, I believe, when I was in Israel. So just having you here when I'm 33 years old and supporting this project from the beginning means a lot to me and means a lot to us. So thank you so much, and thank you for supporting Women in Rock.